Hello and be welcome here in this space with me. I'm Helga and I'm super happy to have you join the video today. Welcome to your class where we're going to spend a bit of time on the mat. We're going to flow through yoga postures and different ways of connecting to the body, to the breath, to really sink ourselves within our wellness. I have a few little things here with me today. I have a Tibetan sound bowl that I'm going to start with now just to guide us through a bit of presence and relaxation. I have a coffee here. I also have a nice jumper and my thick socks. So it is going to be a rather gentle and restorative session. As always, when you practice with me here on YouTube, you can always have a yoga brick or anything that you have, a thick book or a blanket, under your sitting bones at the beginning of class if that feels good. So if you need to pause the video to make yourself a drink as well, or grab a prop, something under you, or a warmer attire, feel free to do that. And when you're ready, simply inviting you first to really relax your face, okay? So letting go, relaxing completely all the different muscles in the face, right? So maybe the jaw, the mouth here, the cheeks. Just let yourself release all that tension that you don't need. And breathing into that as well. Really letting anything dissolve, anything in your face that has been keeping you a bit tense throughout your week or throughout the day today. And same for the forehead here, the space between the eyebrows and under and around the eyes and the ears, just sort of letting that all melt and soften with the breath. So as you sit here and find your own presence, as you connect to your body, you may want to close your eyes and also connect to your senses, to your hearing, to your feelings as I tap this little bowl. Inhaling and exhaling at each sound. So just keeping that resonance, that sound close to your heart. As we take our first position of today's session together, keeping our soft face, So bringing yourself into a butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees are out wide. You can hold your feet and either have a straight back or lean slightly down towards the earth. And I feel like this part of the body, the inner thighs, is quite close to the jaw. So if you want to really again take another moment to soften and unclench your jaw and really let yourself open and soften. Keeping your position, staying in your butterfly. And on your next inhale, softly bringing your knees back together and come and lay down on your back. And then taking your knees into chest and really allow your lower back to press into the mat. Relieving any tension, any stress, any sadness, anything that you've held in your body. Feel free to rock a little bit side to side or take small circles in this position. And also focusing on the space between your eyebrows here, the forehead, and the area just around the ears, letting all that completely relax. Now on your next inhale, bring yourself up with your legs extended in front of you. And take a beautiful forward fold. So gently letting your chest fold over your legs. And the hands can touch the legs or the palms can be on the floor. And the hands can also be on the floor and the palms facing up, facing the sky. I find that to be quite nice. And with each breath, perhaps you go a little bit further down in your pose. And slowly getting out of your forward fold. And coming up onto your knees here on the mat. For low lunge. So we're going to take the right foot at the front here and keep the left foot at the back. So bending the front knee, bringing the hips forward like this. And it might feel nice to place the hands, interlacing the fingers and placing that here on top of the right thigh. Breathing into this. So you should be feeling a nice little sensation here, an opening on the left side of your body here where the left thigh is pushed. So the hips are not here at the middle, the hips are really leaning forward. Keeping your mouth open so air can enter softly and evenly. And then coming back to center, push your hips back. And we'll do the same pose on the other side. So left foot towards the front, we're bending that knee and keeping the right knee at the back, leaning those hips towards the front. And on your next breath, push your hips back. And both knees are now on the mat. Come and sit on your heels. And then start to look over your left. So bringing your left shoulder towards the back, twisting here from the stomach area. And keeping that pose for a few breaths. And your hands can be anywhere on the body, whatever feels supportive. And we are twisting really from the stomach area, not from the neck. Keeping that neck soft and tension-free. And when you're ready, switching over to the other side, so looking over the right side of the room, keeping your twists for a few breaths. And come back to center, head facing the front. Preparing for our next pose. camel pose. So coming back up on the knees and tucking the toes. This is quite a strong pose, so strengthening here through the lower back, the abdominals, and also a little bit the thighs and the glutes. As I start to arch my back, look up, and then the head falls at the back between the shoulders, and hands eventually come on the ankles, opening the heart space, camel pose. So keeping your pose for a breath or two. Before pushing back, kicking one arm up to sky and then the other, and releasing that pose. Now finding a plank position on your mat to really feel your body, to feel the core, to support your whole body, connecting to the earth, connecting to your own inner strength in your daily life, your center within, holding that pose for a short while. And release. Find a seated position here. Cross-legged and with the right foot either on top of the left, just like this, or at least the right foot in front of the left foot. And then letting the palms touch the ground, taking a forward fold here. Breathing into this. You can drop your head down if that feels good. You may want to stick your tongue out as well if that feels nice for release. Switching your legs. So uncrossing the legs and then bringing the left foot over the right or in front of it, and then leaning down for your forward fold. And bringing yourself back up in your initial seated position. Separating your feet, taking your legs out. Nice big space here. This is our final pose of today's class. Keeping your back straight, elongating yourself. Before folding down, you'll find your sweet spot. No need to go too much down at all, just whatever feels good. Option to stay like this in your pose or to walk the hands towards the left foot and then slowly towards the right one and so forth to feel further into the body. And slowly bringing your back up straight again, looking right ahead, and feel the wellness and unification in the whole body. And you can keep this pose or find a cross-legged position facing me to close the session in total relaxation. Reminding yourself that you are allowed to feel well in your body and in your mind in your daily life. Connecting to your breath and moments of calm. I want to thank you for taking the time for self-care and movement and presence today. And feel free to practice this class as often as you feel like. And maybe leave me a small comment under the video to tell me which pose was your favorite today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.